All right, all right. All right, all right. We are back. We are back. We are back. Let me turn this down for a little bit. So welcome back to JudgeSim. Man, you are not gaming, and today we are jumping back into it. This woman always asking for something, and sitting there with a diamond ring on. So your mother is not going to get what she wants. Sorry. All right, so you escape. All right, so I guess he's gonna be after me now. Let's do this. This gets me every time. Got it. So let's see what we got. The envelope found in Agent William Burke's apartment stating what his mission was. The Banana Republic Ministry of Interior. You have been assigned a top secret mission. You are strongly requested to go to the below address at dawn tomorrow. Do not inform anyone. We got Edgar, 48 mil, no criminal record, everything is good. Charging, aiding and abetting an offender. In the early hours of last week, a person who was alleged to be at the top level of the mafia organization and whose identity had been unknown for years was smuggled out of the country at dawn. Reports flagged by border units revealed that the vehicle used in the escape was controlled by Edgar, an agent serving in the National Intelligence. Law enforcement raided Edgar home, and the agent surrendered without offering any resistance. Edgar, I am an intelligence officer who has served my state for 14 years. I am not obligated to question every order. On the contrary, I am obligated to comply with classified orders. That day, an envelope reached me bearing the seal of the Ministry of Interior. Inside the envelope were a set of coordinates, a vehicle license plate, and information about a person I was supposed to transport. It contained only the phrase critical operation, security level 5, and an encrypted signature. I went to the specified location. The vehicle was already parked. Okay. There was someone inside those whose face I couldn't see. He didn't say a single word. My task was only to deliver the vehicle to the next meeting point. At the second location, 2 people waiting there took the vehicle and told me that my task had been successfully completed. And what is he charged with? aiding and abetting, and offender. What kind of law is that? Aiding and abetting 6 years. He's found guilty. Let's see what you got to say. Did you see the person you were carrying? Did you know who they were? I didn't see his face in any way. We didn't even speak. That would have been against protocol. Why didn't you inform the intelligence center of the situation while carrying out this order? Your Honor, the order that came directly from the Ministry of Interior explicitly warned that the mission was classified and that I was not to inform anyone. Questioning the content of the mission would have constituted disobedience to the order given to me. All right. I think that he is telling the truth. I mean, if he's to follow order, then that is why let me make sure he was a citizen. I mean, just like him, I'm following the order of the law. So I see that he is not guilty. Let's see what we get. 3 and 4. So success. Have said 60. Mental was at 65. Right, let's go. Next day, week 16, case 2. Venturo, the new logo of the Venturo Corporation. And also filed claiming that the new logo of the clothing brand Venturo is against public morals. Okay. The Venturo clothing brand renewed its corporation identity about 2 weeks ago and placed its new logo in outdoor advertising spaces in the centers of major cities. Representatives filed a lawsuit demanding the removal of the alteration of the logo, claiming that it implicitly contains sexual connotations, and that displaying it in areas with many children damages societal values. In court, the company is represented by attorney Jennifer, while the plaintiff association is represented by spokesperson Charles Bradley. Mr. Bradley, could you explain your discomfort with the logo? Your Honor, the shape of the logo clearly creates an inappropriate association at first glance, displaying a long school route used by children and at public transportation stops is unacceptable. As a society, certain boundaries must be protected. Ms. Filmster, what is your defense regarding the matter? Your Honor, the logo in question is the product of modern graphic art. Our design team created an abstract symbol representing the brand's dynamism and creative spirit. If every abstract line is labeled as immoral, the fields of art and design will be paralyzed. Moreover, the logo has no obscene intent whatsoever. The claim is entirely the product of subjective perception. Now, I'm going to be honest. The first thing I saw, come on now. Come on. But it could be subjective, but I'm going to have to go with taking it down. It was decided that the Ventura Company logo would be removed from advertising billboards. That's the only choice, if you ask me. And it's a success. All right. Week 16, case 3. hate these. All right. Photographs of GPG terrorist organization members who are wanted on the red list. Let me go back. That don't look like him though. That's him and that's him, but that ain't him. We got Muzo, 37 mil, criminal record and everything else. We got Jabbar, no record, everything else is good. And we got Thalen, no record, everything else is good. Charges terrorism, multiple planned murder. Last week at noon, a bombing attack took place at the Brimwater shopping mall. In the explosion, 18 civilians lost their lives. After reviewing the surveillance footage, 3 suspects have been taken into custody. These 3 suspects are believed to be members of the GPG terrorist organization. I have completed my mission, but was that Gerald? Okay. I have completed my mission, but this will not end here. Many of my brothers will continue this sacred duty. This is only the beginning. Look, I don't know what you're talking about. I have nothing to do with any organization. I was here just to do some shopping that day. I don't understand. Am I considered guilty just because I wasn't injured in the explosion? Please, I am innocent. You have arrested the wrong person. I am hearing the name of this organization for the first time from you. I'm not even interested in politics. I'm just a doctor who does his job well. All right. Jabbar and Thielen, if these names receive punishment, just like in the shopping mall, a bomb will explode under your house as well. Are you ready to sacrifice your wife and children's lives? We don't give a damn about the other guy. If you don't want us to harm your family, put all the blame on him. Wow. But those two are... What's the charges again? Terrorism and multiple planned murder. Multiple planned murder, 30 years. $30 years. $30 years and 80 years. That's 110 years. Who's the leader of the terrorist organization you are affiliated with, and what is this holy mission? We do not have a leader. We only have a mission. You will see it very soon. Is this mission about killing civilians? What crime do they commit? They are the people. We are trying to warn the people. If they still fail to see warnings, their punishment will be severe once again. You claim that you're innocent, but your photograph is also in the red list of wanted individuals. Your Honor, please. There must have been some kind of mistake. Someone may have accused me falsely. Maybe the person just looks like me. I don't know. When did you meet these men? I don't know these men. I just wanted to help the people who were injured in the explosion. That's when I ran into them. I don't know who they are. All right. Muzo, you're not guilty. All right. You, my man, are You about to tote that 110 years. That's what you about to do. You won't kill again, and you can add innocent all you want, but your tail going to jail. 3,200. That's 4 and 4. All right, gotta check on my shoulders, make sure nobody ain't trying to stick me for my papers. 200 balance. All right. You know my saying, give me my money. Yay, give me my money. All right. Week 17, case 1. Let's see what they got. We are offering you $100,000 to acquit Leon and Dre of the charges they are being tried for. In return for accepting this offer, we promise you a lifetime of luxury, a luxurious life with your spouse and children. Just imagine it. So y'all already guilty, but I'm at 55% and 50. God. Let's see what this is. Phone conversation dialogue between Leon and Dre and the president of Valmaris. Hey, how are you? The final weeks of the league are approaching. Things are getting really tight. Hello, President. We're busy, but not too bad. How are things on your team? We are focused on the final match of the league. I will speak openly with you. The match we'll play this weekend is critical for our championship run. If the team keeps the pace of play slightly lower, we as management have allocated a total of approximately $33.2 million. You may distribute part of this amount as bonuses to your players and technical staff. President, what are you talking about? Could have serious consequences. How could I do such a thing? Don't make it seem more serious than it is. This is a motivation that won't enter official records. A significant portion of the money will stay with you, and you can distribute the rest to your team. Since you speak with such certainty, then let's clarify the details. The phone conversation dialogue. Blah, blah, blah. Hello, you look in good condition. Everyone is talking about you this season. Thank you, President. We are doing our best. Look, have a clear offer for you. In the match you will play against us next week, I want you to stay a bit behind in the game. If you accept this $1.4 million in motivation money, we will transfer it to your account after the match. Mr. President, what you're saying is very risky. If any problem arises, the responsibility is mine. It won't be officially recorded anywhere. You'll just keep a lower profile in the field, and we'll handle the rest. I don't think this offer is right, but I can consider it. And what? Okay, match fixing. And the final week's up. Hold on, let's check this out. Leon, no record. Everything else is good. Dre, no record. He must be deported. All right. In the final weeks of the league, the unusual mistake made by the goalkeeper and defense line in the matches between Arton and Valmaris caused a wide reaction in the sports media and brought up allegations of match fixing. Following the increased media allegations, an official match fixing investigation has been initiated against Arton club president Leon and vice president Dre. Based on the technical surveillance and gathered evidence, the individuals in question have been detained and brought to the police station for questioning. Leon, the claims that I have been involved in match fixing are completely absurd. Some groups, disturbed by the success of my club, are running a planned smear campaign to remove me from this position. My relationships with other clubs are normal contacts that any club president should have. The portrayal of these as match fixing is a deliberate distortion. Dre, this accusation is a very serious one, directly targeting my career and the reputation of my club. There is no clear and convincing evidence that we committed this crime. The discussions we had as club managers are nothing but the usual form of communication in the sports world for years. All right, let's see what you got. What do you say about the allegations that you pay players from the opposing team? Your Honor, in the discussion I conducted as part of my presidential duties, the word bonus was mentioned. However, these were general support payments discussed by friendly matches and corporation projects. Are you claiming that these conversations have nothing to do with match fixing? Those conversations were taken out of context. I didn't make any of them with the intention of manipulating the match results. So you are admitting that you fixed the match. All the contracts I made were within the framework of relationships that have existed in the football world for years. Is there anything else you would like to add? That's all I have to say for now. Mr. Kovar, what is your defense? As my president also pointed out, our conversations are being misinterpreted. Is there anything else you would like to say? I did not give any instruction to any player or club to intentionally lose the match. Okay. Well, Dre, what? Let me go back. Make sure I got the right one. All right. Okay, Dre. I believe you. Psych. And this one is for match fixing. Let me see. Where would it be? That's not it. Let me see. That's not it. Let me see. That's not it either. I don't know. Where would this be at? Let me just go through and see. Participating in street racing, violation of safety rules, cybercrime, corruption, high treason, organized prostitution, taking part in organized crime, organizing illegal gambling, human trafficking, drug trafficking, money laundering, match fixing. 4 years, 500 million fine. Let me see. No criminal record. And that was 4 years, 5 million. 4 years, 5 million. 4 years, 5 million. Let's hope this went good. God. Okay. You've been assassinated. Let's try that one more time. So, what am I supposed to do? Do I supposed to take the bribe, I guess? So we already know about this case. So let me, and it says, but he did though. He did. You know what? Let me do this. Release. And let's see how this play out. Release, not guilty. While you were getting ready to return home after the court, you received some news. After the hearing of the Matt fiction, Abraham Brown quickly left the courthouse, avoiding the press. In the statement that followed, he stated that he will go abroad this evening to put things in order. All right, so with that being said, I am at 65. Let's see what it is. My chances of success. 55 and 60. Dialogue recorded by the voice recorder found on Jordan Price. Marcellus, hey dog, who let you in here? Jordan, I'm sorry. Did you call me? Marcella, is there a dog here beside me? Jordan, watch your words or else. Or what? You bastard, are you threatening me? If you don't leave now, I will call the police. And so, really? 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 Okay. And so, the incident occurred at a restaurant called River Fork Grill in the city center. While delivering service, employee Jordan Price was distributing orders to the tables. He was targeted with racist remarks by a customer named Marcellus. Upon reviewing the security camera footage, it was clearly seen that Jordan was merely performing his duty and that there was no argument or provocation between the parties. Man, that word was hard for me to say. Witnesses' statement recorded by the restaurant manager and other employees confirmed that the incident was entirely a personal attack by Marcellus, and upon complaint, Gray was taken into custody for processing. I was distributing orders to the tables. When I approached table 16, this man suddenly said my name and started hurling hateful words in my face. I tried to stay calm because my job requires me not to engage in arguments. But what he said, as you can imagine, were not things easily forgotten. At that moment, I was simply doing my job. I go to the restaurant often. Normally, they had a certain employee profile. The staff I saw that day, frankly, I thought did not align with the restaurant's vision. I did not say my words to provoke. I simply expressed my opinion. We can speak freely in this country, right? My grandfather was a soldier. Do you know what my family has done for this country? That's why I believe some things need to be preserved. And what did he say again? That was so insulting. Hey, dog. Who let you in here? I'm sorry, do you call me? Is there a dog here besides you? Watch your words or else. Or what, you bastard? Are you threatening me? Okay, he kind of did insult him, huh? I mean, let's see what he got. Do you think the words you said fall under the scope of free speech? Saying something that someone disliked does not make me guilty. That is my perspective. Why did you suddenly launch a personal attack on an employee? Because seeing such staff there disturbed me. It's that simple. I mean, I'm with him. I mean, he did. Come on now. Somebody get in the chat and help me out with this one. I'm gonna send him to the sanity impaired. That's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully that's right. 6 and 5. All right. Week 17, case 3. Man, I'm tired of these things, boy. All right. Had a look hard on that one. All right. The knife used in the death of Iran. DNA. Yellow to green, red to blue, green to yellow. DNA sample of hair that nail marks found under the body. DNA sample of Mara. DNA sample of Matt. So from what looked like DNA sample of Shelly. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Trying to see something. Whose fingerprint was on that knife? 1133. 133, Myra. No criminal record, everything is good. Criminal record, everything is good. No criminal record, everything is good. Alright, murder. A few days ago, Iran, who lived in his detached house in the Hollow Ridge area with his daughter, was found with his daughter and 2 grandchildren, was found dead in his room by his daughter in the morning. The autopsy revealed 3 sharp force trauma wounds on his body. After the incident, the grandson Matt left the house and disappeared, becoming one of the main suspects. As a result of this situation, an arrest warrant has been issued for Matt, who has been identified as the main suspect. Matt was found hiding at the house of his close friend Jalen. 2 days after the incident, was arrested. Based on Matt's statement, his sister Celia, his sister Celia and his mother Mara have been taken into custody for questioning. I know I may appear suspicious because I ran away. I haven't been able to process what happened. I loved my grandfather. I'm not someone who would harm him. There had been long-standing arguments at home due to the inheritance. My mother and sister were constantly arguing with my grandfather. Celia, I don't understand why I'm here. I believe the real suspect is my brother. My mother and I were watching TV downstairs at the time of the incident. My mother can testify to that. Why aren't you arresting my brother? I don't understand. He is a murderer. It's hard for me to be here in the middle of my pain, but I believe the person responsible is clear. You should talk to him first. Please let me go. I need to handle my father's arrangements. That is Mara. Mara is the mother. Okay. See if you're gonna lie to me. Can you explain the dispute regarding the inheritance mentioned in your statement? Your Honor, my grandfather had a considerable fortune, but he said he would donate the majority of it to charitable organizations. However, my mother and sister opposed this situation and were constantly arguing with him. Then even sometimes threatened my grandfather. What would you like to say about the inheritance matter your brother just mentioned? Your Honor, my brother is lying to avoid punishment. He is a murderer and made up the inheritance story in his head. Do you have any evidence that could prove your brother is guilty? No, there isn't. But at the time of the murder was committed, my mother and I were downstairs watching TV. And how do you know at what time the murder was committed? I just heard sudden noises and assumed the murder was probably committed at that time. Do you know who committed the murder? In your statement, the person you identified as guilty is not clear. My son Matt committed the murder and fled immediately after. I never could have believed my son would kill my father, but this is what happened. I believe the mother and the daughter did it. So, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But they don't have any priors, so 14 years is the max. Let me make sure. No crime, no crime. But I believe the mother, and I know she had a part of it. $14 for you. 14 for you. And you, my boy. I just don't believe you did it. So today's your lucky day. 3,400 this week. I'll take that. Come on. 4 and game over. Now, how did I get that wrong? We're gonna try that one more time. She said she was down there with her mother, but they didn't say she killed him. So let's get through this real quick. All right, let's move. Let's move. All right. Let's get this out of here. All right. Bring that down. Bring this up. Bring this up. Bring it over. Bring it down. Bring it over. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it down. Okay. We're going to bring you up. Bring you up. I'm going to bring you back down. I'll move you over. Move you down. Move you down. All right. Over. 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 Up and over. Down. 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 Over. Down. Up. Up. And over. Down. 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 I already got everything else, so let's try this again. Not guilty. I don't think you killed him, but you was there. I guess you're not guilty as well, but you guilty. I know for a fact. 14 years is not a lot, but hey. All right, 34. Let's hope this is right this time. God, it's high. Okay, I guess that's the way to do it. All right. So, just wanted to play this a little bit, get a little time under my hand, $40. But before we go, let's get my money. Give me my money, and So I just want to do this little quick stream real quick. Hopefully everyone enjoyed themselves. Like, subscribe on the channel, and hopefully I'll get to see you guys again. And until next time, take care of yourself and each one. Peace.